And we're recording. Chase Winovich joins us. We're going to start with Evan Lazar, and I'll encourage anybody else to raise your hand if you want to ask a question.
Hey, Chase. Your last year, during your rookie year, you played a lot in pass rushing situations, and I was just curious how you feel it's going with, maybe playing a little bit more on first and second down this year.
I'd say things overall in camp are going pretty well. Really it just comes down to a matter of consistency and being able to execute every day. I've played in the run game in college. This is obviously a different game. Guys are a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot faster. But I'm looking forward to the challenge each and every day. And at the end of the day, I'm going to try to prepare the best I can, but it's up to the coaches to decide, how many plays I want to play and deem which plays they want to put me out there for. So if my number's called, I'm going to try to do my assignment the best that I can.
For your position in particular, I think we hear a lot about how Coach Belichick stresses setting the edge in the running game, and just how important would you say that is to your defense and to your role specifically?
It's vital. Everything, a lot of our defense relies on the edge to be set, in some capacity, whether it's me or somebody else. So, yeah, it's huge. It's definitely a key component of our defense. I mean, everything's a key component because as soon as one link falls, it's tough for the defense to recover from that. It's not like basketball where you could have one player do really well. It's really, every player's got to be assignment sound and execute his assignment to the best of his ability, like I said. So
thanks, Chase.
You're welcome.
Next question, Levin Reed, followed by Jim McBride.
Hey, Chase, as I think we're like a week away. By the way, thank you for doing this, should say. Can you feel the ramp up or just kind of the anxiousness that everybody starts to have as the season comes along right now?
I could definitely feel it. This is always a weird time being in the NFL because, well, this is only my second year, so I can't say always, but it's definitely a weird time because, this weekend's coming up and the roster is going to look a little different after this weekend, just with the nature of the NFL and how many transactions there are. So I think it'll really feel like it's ramping up at, once that kind of gets settled and all that gets finalized. But for me, I'm just trying to lock into my assignment and go out there and keep stacking days and just no matter what is going on off the field, just really get in and try to focus and try to be as consistent as I could possibly be. Because that's where you're going to build fundamentals and actually be able to stack up, like I said, those days and those habits. So when things get tough and you get tired, you can rely on those. So that's what I'm really trying to focus on. Today was a great example. It was rainy, conditions weren't exactly the best, but we found a way to get better, and we're always looking to do that.
Thank you.
Next question, Jim McBride, followed by Eric Rue.
Hi, Chase. Going back to setting the edge and the importance there, I'm wondering what you've learned from playing with John Simon.
Yeah, John Simon is a bona fide expert at setting the edge. And it's always cool playing with John because, he's a great leader in terms of, his wisdom. First off, he's absolutely brilliant when it comes to football. Secondly, he's one of those guys that you have to respect as a fellow football player because he's a warrior. The dude goes out there and he just battles. And you could tell, his toughness and his desire to help the team win. And, it's an honor to play next to John Simon and be in the same room because he's a great mind to pick his brain on different techniques and stuff. And, yeah, it's great to have John Simon as a teammate.
Looks like we have two final questions, Alex Barth, followed by Steve Sanchez.
Hey, Chase, I'm just wondering now that you guys have had some time together, you lost some key communicators defensively in the offseason, where you feel like the defensive unit's communication is at with the season around the corner.
So game speed is always going to be a little different than what is going on in practice. And I think, we're definitely trying to do a job, our job, and the coaches are trying to do their job to make sure that we're in positions to have to communicate and work those sort of kinks out. But at the end of the day, we're just going to have to wait and see and how the season progresses. But right now, things are going smooth. like I said, is one of those things we're going to have to see once the first game comes around. And then I know the coaches are doing a great job, and my teammates are as well. Collectively, we're working hard, trying to do our best to make sure the communication's up to speed.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
And looks like the final question will be Steve Sanchez. Go ahead, Steve.
Thanks, Stacy. How you doing, Chase?
What's up, buddy?
Nothing. Yeah, the season is coming closer and closer. Anything that you feel that is kind of beneficiary to you this year compared to last year, and in what Alex said about your team gelling together toward that first game?
Yeah, so there's a couple questions there. So personally, for me, there's a lot of benefits to this year versus last year. I would say not being a rookie is probably the biggest one of them, because there's something to be said for, like, when you're a rookie, you definitely want to make sure you're showing the respect to different players and different coaches, and just kind of fitting into that role of a rookie, and trying your best to be seen and not heard. Whereas moving into your second year, you can kind of start to shift. At least I found I can start to shift. Sorry, to being more into that leader role, and trying to contribute whatever knowledge and whatever things I've learned throughout my first year. Helping some of the young guys out, and like I said, just so allowing the coaches to focus on some of the guys that haven't been here is one of those big things where last year definitely wasn't the case. I required a lot of I'd say attention just to make sure my technique and fundamentals were really rock solid. The coaches do a great job here, and we're really lucky to be surrounded by a great staff all around. A lot of people that are really locked in and want us to win very, very badly. So it's a real honor to be here.
And now, do you sense that the team is coming closer as a defensive unit each and every day toward this first game?
Yeah, I definitely sense that we're coming closer. I think we've had a pretty tight-knit group from the go. A lot of guys that love playing football, a lot of great dudes on the defense. So it's a fun unit. I'm honored to be a part of it, and I can't wait to show what we've been working on. So
Okay, thanks, Chase.
yeah, thank
Thank you very much, Chase. Thanks, everyone.